Hello and welcome back to Jade's story, where we just entered Young Hunters. We are still at the rendezvous site. We have not even left yet. And I think, one, everybody is extremely tired. My goodness, nobody's doing anything. We're going to turn on name tags, and we're just going to give everybody a little look over with them all laying down in place. We have Spore here, who is still very light in color. They're all just a bit bigger. We have Esme over here, really coming into his colors as well. Let's see, we have Basil and Seven laying right here. Here's Seven. Definitely reminds me a lot of Lightning and Magnus. And then Basil is looking so much like Amazonite for sure. And then we have Steel, our red pup, who looks a lot like Cloud. So there we go. Everybody is ready for a nap. So I guess we are going to start with a nap. There we go. Now we have some movement, and golly gee. I don't think the colors look as good in picture, but here it's looking pretty darn good. Here in game, I mean. Right, we have Spore and Lavender having a little discussion here. Look how big they are, my goodness. We have Kayla, looking so grown up now. Malachite, our lovely mate. Basil digging and throwing dirt on Seven. Seven doesn't seem to mind. Hey Seven, how are you? Citrine coming over to do a little roll. Aw, look at that face. So very cute. We don't get a whole lot of time with Citrine anymore. It's like Amazonite is coming over to ask us when we are heading out. Pretty sure that is Amazonite, not Basil, right? Amazonite is much thicker. We have Solstice here, looking beautiful as ever. And it looks like quite the snowstorm coming in. Hi Sapphire, how are you? Jade is very proud of each and every one of her pack mates. Of her pups. Turquoise, how are you doing? Turquoise is like, Mom, you're standing way too close. Kayla. Yeah, Kayla's really filling in. Spore and Lavender having a little minute. Alright, well, shall we do like a howl together and maybe do a bit of a rally and let's head out. There we go. I think we're going to keep name tags on for a little bit. Hi, Esme. Alright, let's see. Do we smell any elk? Because I imagine everybody's probably feeling a bit hungry. Let's see. I mean, nobody's too terrible. Amazonite looks like he is the hungriest. And while we are in here, let's go ahead and check the known wolves tab. So we did meet somebody from the fish trap pack dispersal. So we should probably name her Coyote Creek is still being led by Gavin, and you know, unfortunately Agate is no longer. That still really upsets me. I'm so sad that we accidentally took Agate out. Geode still being led by Delvin and Tulip. And Cottonwood Creek is still being led by Daisy and Major. And then we have Boreal and Ruby, in which case we will probably be meeting their pups soon because they should have pups this year. Yeah, Onyx and Topaz have also passed. Magnus moved elsewhere. Looks like we had a couple that we didn't get named before they died or moved away. So let me name this fish trap female real quick. Alright, we went ahead and went with the spindle name for the fish trap female, suggested by Catherine. So thank you again, Catherine, for all of the Stranger Wolf name suggestions. Let's go ahead and get back over here. Let's take a look at our map too. Okay, looks like we need to head to the east for sure. So let's do that. Looks like all of these scents are coming from this direction anyways. Hopefully we can pick up the scent of an elk herd or something. It's like Basil is excited to get out, as well as Esme, even Seven. They are all up here in the front. We better watch where we're going and avoid those bison. It's always fun to go on the first outing with all of the pack. I absolutely love when we get to young hunters, and Jade has been doing really good lately on getting so many pups to this phase. I'm really proud of her because she really struggled in those first couple of years. I was hoping that was elk, but definitely smell some den scent, so must be time to start finding dens again. And it might not be a bad idea to just make sure we are getting those on our map. Already lost the the scent of it. That's okay. Let's keep heading to the east. Looks like we are in this one. Let's find our scent post. Amazonite up at the front too, as well as Sapphire. You know, I was saying last time that Citrine is the oldest, so it would make the most sense for her to take over if Jade and Malachite both were to pass. However, I think no, it's not. I thought there was some elk scent in there too. However, Citrine has really not been like sticking out to me lately. Yeah, I know she is an excellent hunter. She is one of our best hunters. She is she is with us quite often, also stays back. She definitely has good leadership qualities. But she just hasn't been standing out to me a whole lot lately. Not nearly as much as Amazonite and Sapphire have. Basil, you are just eager, aren't you? Is there a den up here? Looks like a good spot for a den. I'm pretty sure we found it before. I think. Never used it though. Pretty cool little spot though. Alright, let's see. Do we smell any elk yet? No. Looks like we did get that one marked. Let's go ahead and head a little bit more south. It'd be nice if we get in a double sleep soon. Alright, there is some elk scent down here, thankfully. Only one so far. Here we go. Another den. Looks like it's a little ways away. Kind of thinking it's taken us to the boulder field. I think... Could be wrong, but that's where I feel like we are headed. Oh, here's the bear den down here. For those of you who are new, I call this the bear den because there is almost always a bear scene around here. And so it's not a den that Jade has ever wanted to use because of that. I have a feeling this herd is going to be in other pack territory. I feel like I said that weird. My dog just bumped me and just sent my mouse like way up. Alright, where is our scent post over here? There it is. Is this in a good spot? I'd say not really. Definitely not in a specific spot. Let's take it to the top, perhaps. Because again, if you are new, Jade likes to put her markers in specific spots that matter to her. And this looks like a great spot for this marker. I think the pack agrees. Let's take a picture of the pack up on this cliffside, howling beneath the stars, looking out over the pond. Another just like relaxed picture too. Yeah. Jade would certainly enjoy this lookout point. Nice cliffside overlooking the pond. Pretty sure the river is probably down below. I could be wrong, but definitely a spot that Jade would approve of. Let's see if I can't get like a... just some different fun angles. Yeah. think the pack would definitely like to rest, but we are smelling some elk, and we're kind of stuck in between everybody. Here we go. We are smelling some elk, so I think we need to see if we can't get to the bottom of this area. See if we can't pick up the scent again. We're definitely going to be oops, across the river. Ooh, swift water. Everybody make it across okay? Oh, looks like Malachite's getting swept away. There we go. There we go. Here comes Steel as well. Oh, we got another one coming across. Looks like Spore, I think. Yeah. Goodness. That was quite the crossing, wasn't it? Alright. Anybody smell the elk anymore? Certainly be better to do a hunt when we have more energy, especially with the young hunter pups, but we were way up there, weren't we? I don't want to move away from the scent if it's over here still. Just entered geode pack territory. Okay, yeah, here's the scent. Looks like the elk must be close because the scent is pretty strong here. We also smell a den. Let's see. And there's the herd. Alright, kids. Pay close attention. See how we are in geode territory right now? They won't be happy if they catch us hunting in their lands. So, oh, there's the den too. So, it is important to take the time to get around them. So we can try to push them back into our territory. Here we go. You hear them? Let's turn on name tags so we can see who is who and who is doing what. Alright, they are already spooked. Look out, everybody. Stay back or you will get trampled. Hazel was a little bit too excited. He didn't want to get out of the way. I don't think he got trampled though. Alright. Now we are in the cliffs in the river area, so you guys watch out. Be careful. The elk can get very confused in this area. Malachite, are you going to test out the big bowl? Don't know that that's the best choice for our pup's first hunt. Somebody just fell right here. There's an elk calf. Watch out, kids. Be careful. Watch out for mom. Look out, Lavender. Esme, please be careful. There we go. Oh, oh. And we did it. Well done, and we are in our own territory. Good job, guys. I didn't see any of the pups try to take a bite or anything. I think everybody pretty much stayed back and watched on that one. Get out of the way so that everybody can get their fill. Pack will celebrate their first hunt together as a whole pack. Steal. My goodness. Don't talk to your mother that way. He's like, what? Hopefully this will fill everybody up. It is just an elk calf, so... There's the possibility that we have grown too big for an elk calf to feed us all, but I'm hoping that it will. Looks like everybody's starting to get full. There's just enough left for us to fill up onto. Perfect. Alright, I think the pack is pretty tired, and this looks like a great place to lay down and let the pack just kind of relax for a bit. They can keep feeding on that, and you know, it won't make a great breakfast in the morning if it lasts all night, but it'll be nice to have if it does. Let's see how we did on territory. It looks like we ended up way over here. We are right on that border of geodes, so we might end up in a stranger wolf attack when we wake up. Wish we could do pup cam or like pack cam. Everybody is definitely enjoying that elk calf. Let's go ahead and get a nap. We have coyotes waking us up this morning. Malachite up, keeping an eye out. I'll let those guys finish that off, and there it went. And I think we need to right here, so let's go a little bit to the west. And I think first we are going to say a little good morning to our mate Malachite. I love that Amazonite and Spore are right there, and we have Solstice. I think that is that Esme or Solstice? Solstice, okay. Oh my gosh. With the sun right in the background. Alright. High score. Are you ready for day number 2 of being out and about? I'm so night. Lavender, how you doing? Alright. A little bit to the west. Just to strengthen up this real quick. Here we are. Go ahead and do a morning rally with everybody while we strengthen this territory up. There we go. And then we will head to the east to hopefully start securing our border over here. With any luck, we will run into more elk. It actually looks like the elk might be this way. How far? 300 meters? That's not bad. Let's see if we can't get some breakfast before we head out, I guess. Since they're right here, it would make sense to do so. We'll see if we can't chase them to the east in the direction we do need to go. Where did they go from here? Looks like they are heading this way. They go back into Geo territory, maybe? We are indeed back in Geo territory, but we found the herd not too far in, so let's see. Alright, pups. Looks like we need to chase them a little bit this way. Oh. Looks like Sapphire and them went in to scare them off already. Jade wasn't 100% ready, but that's okay. Right, pups, watch out, be careful. Lots of obstacles that are going to make these guys act all sorts of funny. No, we don't have to rush the process, we can take our time, be careful. Don't need any unnecessary injuries. Oh, watch out. Big herd of bison, please be careful there too, guys. Bison are not to be messed with. Here we go, nice open plain. Still in geopack territory, but it's kind of hard to push them out when there's rock cliffs in the way. Hopefully they'll have to move more towards that way in just a moment. Oh. Who fell? Who fell? You. Oh, you tricked us. Out of the way, guys. It looks like they are crossing over a little bit, or trying to cross back. Jade's got to teach her pups how to turn the herd. Don't know if it's gonna work with them being in the river. Here we go, maybe. Still in geopack territory, though. Ooh, they're going deep into geopack territory. We need to really turn the herd to the north. Go. Somebody else fell, but we are deep into geopack territory. It's really not recommended to take one down right now. Oh, this one is coming back at us. Look out. Here we go. Should be okay if we can just chase them that way a little bit. Maybe get them a little bit more turn so they don't head into coyote pack territory. Very good lesson for all of the pups to learn how to get these elk to go where you need them to go. You know, she's also teaching her pups patience. You know, it's not about going after the first one you can get your mouth on. It's, or even the first one that falls like that. You know, it's about being safe, really letting these guys wear themselves out. You can hear them just tumbling and tumbling behind us. Those two are breaking off. Keep the herd running. We're in our territory now, so we'll do another circle back around, make sure we are getting the stragglers. Malachite and them are wanting to go after this one. It looks like a perfect one, actually. It's a mom. It'll give us plenty of food. I did notice that some dispersals were possibly looking to court somebody, so we are going to focus in on our hunt, though. It's like, Esme is up here trying to get stuff done. Good job, Esme. Just be careful, you know, don't take any hard kicks. 7 basil, trying to get in there. Spore. Alright, let's see if we can get the pups to do any more. Oh, Sapphire took it down. Nice. Good job, everybody. Jade is very proud of her pack, very proud of the pups. All of them did very well. Some of them got in there, some of them, you know, kind of just did their best to see what was going on. She's pretty happy with that. It's their second successful hunt with the young hunter pups, and all of them are still doing pretty good. Esme took a little bit of hits there. He did so good getting in there, Esme. 7 is looking pretty healthy still. Spore is also still looking very healthy and still as well. So None of them got too injured. I think Esme must have been in there doing the most. And now we have Stranger Wolf's attack. Alright, we have Denali, I think looks pretty frightened. Don't have a whole lot of stamina. Really need to keep an eye on our pups. Delvin is the pack leader. But Denali is pretty injured. Let's check on our pups. Esme is the most injured because of that hunt, so... Lee's fear meter is going up. Do another check. Everybody's doing okay so far. Denali is on the run. I'm gonna go after one of the pack leaders, Delvin. He's got a major leg injury now. Esme is down to 64. Solstice is now injured. Come on. Go with Malachite. Go with Esme. Still doing okay so far. Thank you, Kayla. Good job helping me with Delvin. Could use all the help we can get on Delvin. He was very healthy. Looks like Delvin's on the run. Sure, he's on the run. He's still okay so far. Good job, Sapphire. Good job, Malachite. Oh, Esme has such a deep howl. Good job, everybody. Esme is very worried about you, but your health bar looks pretty good, actually. Everybody did pretty good. It's like the dispersals are over here helping themselves to our food. Are those the dispersals or are oh, that's Jade pack eating our food over here. Goodness, that was quite the battle. Thankfully, everybody seemed to make out okay. I didn't even check on the adults. Malachite is at 59. Gosh, I definitely should have been looking at the adults too. Lavender got down to 42. Yeah, definitely had some adults get very, very low. I didn't even look at Jade's health to see how she was doing. My goodness. Thankfully, everybody is okay. And Hazel's hanging out right next to Amazonite. Let's see, where is Malachite? He's right there. Sleeping right next to the food with Sapphire. Oh, there we go. Malachite, you okay? Let's give him a little nuzzle. Got pretty low on health there. And then Lavender, where are you? Lavender. You got pretty low on health there too. Happy everybody's okay. Oh, I hear the birds. I call those songbirds because they sing that happy little tune, and we're just now hearing them around our house too, so it's fun to hear them in game as well. I think everybody is just going to relax after that battle. You know, we have this carcass here. Everybody can continue filling up their bellies. Everybody's pretty exhausted after that. We did make it to this territory, but we definitely still have all of these that need strengthened, but that's just not going to be able to happen right now with everybody injured and tired. Looks like everybody's done eating, so we'll go ahead and let everybody take a nap. Ooh. Waking up to lots of growling. It was snowing, but now it is thunderstorming. And we have a Wolverine trying to take our food, it looks like. It's got a hold of a lavender. I couldn't bite it. Pretty brave Wolverine taking on this many wolves, my goodness. Hi, Basil. How you doing? You feeling all healed up? Hi, Sapphire. Esme. Oh, goodness. Must be coming back. Esme looks like he's all healed up. Spore's all healed up. Everybody's looking better. Let's go ahead and get our breakfast in before we get moved off this carcass by a Wolverine. Lavender, you got quite the bite from that Wolverine. Are you okay? And now we have an invasion going on. Malachite's all healed up. That's good. Pups are all healthy. Lavender is at 75%, so I think that Wolverine got her pretty good. And I just, you know, it was biting her and it was like right underneath her, so I couldn't bite it back. Alright guys, shall we head, let's head to the north. So we definitely have more territory we need to get to. And I think the pack would like to get somewhere a little more undercover where they aren't right out in the open in the middle of the rainstorm. Basil's up here leading the way once again. Amazonite right by our side as well. Citrine's up here still. And of course our mate Malachite. Ooh, that was quite the strike. Alright guys, I think we're going to end this episode here. I feel like it was a pretty good one for Jade, and you know, they had some successful first hunts with the pups. They had a successful wolf fight. They were able to keep control of their carcass that they had, and they got a bit of territory all taken care of. There's our old den over here. Yeah, I feel like they had a very successful couple of days, and I'm excited to see where they go from here. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging with me. No, with E. Ha. Thanks for hanging with us. And if you enjoyed this episode, please give it a like and consider subscribing if you are new. If you're already subscribed, thank you again so much. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and until next time, bye-bye!